Hi, I'm Pastor Kurt, and this is your 5-minute Bible study. Today, we're going to look at 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verses 6 through 15. Now, in these verses here, we hear a criticism and a warning. The criticism is against those who have neglected their responsibilities, those who aren't living the way they're supposed to live, those whose behavior is just unacceptable. These people have been leading Christians astray. And so the warning is for Christians not to follow them, right? Don't be like these people. Don't be like those who are neglecting their responsibilities and their duties and just think that they can do whatever they want, right? As Christians, we are called to a life of service and discipleship and commitment. These people here, they're not doing that stuff. So don't listen to them. Don't follow them. Today, sometimes we can be in both groups. Sometimes we can be those who neglect our responsibilities. Maybe you think, no, I don't do that. I do my responsibilities. I take care of my to-do lists. I do all my things. Yes, you probably do. But sometimes we have this mindset of entitlement, right? That I don't need to do anything. Other people just need to do stuff for me. Whether that's you personally or the world at large, this kind of mindset is in our culture. This is what is being spoken against here. There's a verse in this section, chapter 3, verse 10, which is sometimes pulled out of context. And the verse says that if you're not willing to work, then you shouldn't eat. Now, this is not about people who are homeless, okay? This is not about people who need financial help. This is about people who have a sense of entitlement. This is about those who are neglecting their responsibilities and their duties to serve their neighbor. This is about those who think they're better than other people, that others should just serve them. So this verse here is not about don't help people who need it, okay? Because that's just stupid. We're called to help people who need it. Instead, this connects to the larger theme of this section, which is a word against those who are feeling entitled, who are neglecting their responsibilities and duties to serve others. This is why Christians are to avoid these people and not have that mindset, because we are called to do our duties and our responsibilities. We are called to honor our commitments and serve others. That's just part of what the life of faith is about, right? So that's what this section here is reminding us, that we are called to serve our neighbors, to show them the love of Jesus, not just sit around and think others are supposed to serve us. So it's really important, not just for this verse, but for a lot of verses that are taken out of context. Go back and read the surrounding context. Go back and see what's being spoken of in the larger picture here. Because just pulling one little verse out of context can completely undo what that verse is trying to say. If people kind of cherry pick verses, they can make them say whatever they want, but that's misreading scripture. A lot of times people do that with 3:10. They pull it out of context and try to make it say what they want it to say, but don't do that, right? Keep it in context and remember that this passage is not about don't help people. Rather, it's about don't have a mindset of entitlement. Rather, have the mindset where you understand that you are called to serve your neighbor. And not only should you not follow those who are trying to lead others astray, but you are to encourage others so that they don't follow those who lead them astray, right? There are plenty of voices in our world that try to lead us away from following Jesus. And so part of our role as Christians is not only to avoid those voices ourselves, but also to encourage others not to listen to those voices. Together as a community, we can serve others and honor our responsibilities. This is what it looks like to live the life of faith, not just as individuals, but as a community. There's your 5-minute Bible study. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.